My name is Pierre Frey. We are in the main showroom of Pierre Frey, which is Rue du Mail in the heart of Paris. Pierre Frey was founded in 1935 in Paris, in the heart of Paris, by my grandfather, Pierre Frey, and who founded Pierre Frey as a fabric editor that we are today. We try to be very eclectic in terms of style of our fabric, but also in terms of the technique that we use to manufacture those products that are made in our own factory, in our own atelier in the north of France. We have a pretty extensive range of product. We're here at the atelier of Pierre Frey, the weaving facility of Pierre Frey, one of the last weaving facilities in France for home fabrics. We mainly weave natural textures such as wool, linen, silk, cotton. So you will see the whole process of weaving. So behind me you have two wood looms that dates from 1840, and we weaved on those looms a very specific silk velvet that's woven by hand, where we weave 1 meter per day of a silk velvet. We weave either velvet or tiger. In the atelier, we have some workers that have been working for a long time, for decades. We even had some people that just retired recently that have been with us for 47 years. So they started when they were 16, they just retired. Some fabrics are quite long to produce. Some silk velvet made on a wood loom could take even longer. If you want a sofa that needs 20 meters, it's going to take 20 days of just weaving that product just for one specific client, for one specific order. So it's extremely long. It's the slowest fabric we have to produce. But a modern weaving loom produces 30 to 50 meters per day. The yarn, they arrive here either as single yarn, double or 3 layers of fabric, and you will see the different types of yarns that are twisted on itself to make the yarn thicker. That is to prepare the bobbins. Once you have the bobbins, you put the bobbins on the creel. The creel is part of the warping process. The creel is a big machine that we use to make the warp for the weaving process. In a fabric, you have the weft and the warp. The weft is the width of the fabric, and the warp is the length of the fabric. So you will see here the weft going from left to right. That's going to make the fabric itself going through the warp. So the weft is here clipped on the left to the right, and they go very fast in the middle and they catch each other. And when that's done, then it starts the fabric moving, and the fabric is weaving and going forward. And that actual fabric is called colobrière, and that colobrière is one of our best sellers. It comes in 90 different colors, and it was created by my grandfather in 1956, and it's still a bestseller. When a loom replaces another one, or we change the fabric, we have to plug the new loom with thousands of meters ready to be woven. That warp needs to be plugged into the loom, and every yarn needs to be knot into with the new loom. So it's knot by knot, and it's thousands of knots that needs to be made either by hand or with a little machine that helps us fix the loom, the new warp. And after the fabric is woven, we take it to the inspection, who's going to check the quality, the centimeter by centimeter, every single fabric that's woven in his atelier, and that's 200,000 meters of fabric woven every year, and then it is sent to the client.